Today, we're tackling Leetcode problem 3191, minimum operations to make binary array elements equal to 1. The problem gives us a binary array, meaning it only contains zeros and 1. Our goal is to make all elements in the array equal to 1, and we can do this by performing a specific operation. We can choose any 3 consecutive elements and flip them. Flipping means changing a 0 to a 1, and a 1 to a 0. The challenge is to find the minimum number of operations needed to achieve all 1s. If it's impossible to get all 1s, we return -1. Let's look at some examples. In the first example, the input array is 0, 1, 1, 1, 0, 0. We can achieve all 1s in 3 operations. First, flip the elements at indices 0, 1, and 2, changing the array to 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0. Next, flip elements at indices 1, 2, and 3. This gives us 1, 1, 1, 0, 0, 0. Finally, flip elements at indices 3, 4, and 5, resulting in an array of all 1s, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So the output is 3. In the second example, the input is 0, 1, 1, 1. It turns out this one is impossible. There's no combination of 3 element flips that will turn all elements into 1s. So we return -1. This hints at a condition we need to check. Here's a solution that efficiently solves the problem. We start by initializing the number of operations to 0. Then, we iterate through the array. If we find a 0, we know we need to perform a flip. We check if there are at least 2 more elements after the current 0. If not, it's impossible to perform a flip involving this 0, so we return -1. If a flip is possible, we change the current element to 1. Then we flip the next 2 elements by setting them to 1 minus their current value. This cleverly toggles their values between 0 and 1. Finally, we increment the operations count. After checking all elements, we return the total number of operations. The time complexity is big O of n, where n is the length of the input array. This is because we iterate through the array once. The space complexity is big O of 1, as we're only using a few extra variables to keep track of the operations and the current index. We're modifying the array in place, so we don't need extra space proportional to the input size. That's it for this problem. I hope you found this helpful. Please like, subscribe, and comment below with any ideas for future videos in this series. I'd love to hear what Leetcode problems you're struggling with. Also, if you'd like to help me continue making these videos, you can donate at buymeaboba.com. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.